This video will go over the tools that are available for collaboration and communication in the Synectics database. It will include how to send automatic notifications to other users, how to leave comments, and how to use the project workspace to share files with your team. Let's start by talking about automatic notifications. There are several interfaces where you have the option to automatically notify other users that the item you are working on is ready for the next step. First, we'll go to Tools, Data, eQuap Setup. Here on the Project tab, there is a drop-down labeled Notify on Status Change or Comment. As each step of the eQuap is completed, you can select users to notify. Then, click the appropriate button below. For example, once we click Certify, the selected users will receive an email notifying them that the eQuap is ready for the next step. Let's go to Tools, Data, eQuap Lab Acknowledgement. This is where the lab can review the eQuap after it has been certified. At the bottom of the page, there is a Notify of Acknowledgement dropdown, where the lab can select users to receive an automated notification once they click the Acknowledge button. Clicking Acknowledge will send them an automated email informing them that we have acknowledged the eQuap and it is ready for next steps. Automated notifications can also be sent when you upload a file to the library. Go to Tools, Library, File Submission. For information on how to upload files to the library, please refer to our library submission tutorial video, linked in the description. For this example, we've already uploaded a file and filled out the metadata by clicking on the notepad icon. In this interface, the final drop-down allows us to assign a reviewer for the file. There's a checkbox next to Notify Reviewer on Certify. If this box is checked, the system will automatically send an email to the selected reviewer informing them that the file is ready for them to review. We will click Save and Certify. Acting as the reviewer, we'll go to the Pending Approval tab and click the notepad icon to review the file. On the right is a Notify on Approval dropdown, where we can choose multiple users. Anyone who is selected in this dropdown will receive an automated email informing them that the file has been approved and is available to reference in the library once we click Save and Approve. We might want to notify the original uploader to let them know that we approved it. Other members of the team might appreciate a notification as well, depending on your project. Another communication tool is the ability to add comments on certain reports. Let's start with the project tracking report. We'll access it under Reports, Event Tracking Reports, Project Tracking. This report has a section for project-level comments and one for event-level comments. Comments can be added or updated by users with the proper permissions under Tools, Data, Event Management, on the Create Track Project tab or the Create Track Events tab. Let's go to Reports, Event Tracking Reports, Event Status, Chemistry Detail. This report allows us to track the status of individual samples. We'll fill in the drop-downs and click View Report. The Sampling Status field can be used to communicate the status of a sample. This field can be updated under Tools, Data, Event Management in the Assign Field Samples tab. Many of the data types accepted by the database include a remarks field that can be used to communicate additional information. For an example, let's go to Reports, Geology Reports, Environmental Measurements. We will fill out the drop-downs and click View Report. Here, we can see remarks that were entered for this data. They give us more detail and can help clarify certain items. Our final discussion will center around the database's built-in file sharing functions, found under Quick Links. These include a Share Files option, which all users in the database can access, and other custom workspaces, which can be restricted to specific team members. Let's choose Share Files. Here, if we click Upload File, we can choose a file to upload and give it a title. We can adjust when the file will expire, after which the file will be automatically deleted. We can also select Users to Notify in the Notify on Successful Upload drop-down. When you are ready, click Upload. Once a file is uploaded, team members can retrieve it from the workspace. Note that the workspaces are meant to store files that need to be easily found and accessed by the team, but they may not need to be stored permanently in the library. For example, since chains of custody are typically included in the laboratory report, they do not necessarily need to be stored separately in the library. However, it may be helpful for the team to access them in this workspace before the lab report is published. You can promote a file from the workspace to the library by clicking on the green arrow icon with the Move to Library pop-up. New functionality is added to the database frequently. Announcements can be found if you go to Dashboard and look at the Communications log in the lower right. Be sure to check the communications log when you log in for important information. Don't forget to subscribe to the Synectics YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. All of the tutorials and playlists mentioned during this video are linked in the description below. Lastly, if you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at support@synectics.net. Thank you.